Him getting comfortable more and more each game out?
I thought Tim did a good job for his early part of the season, even when he had a chance to start. He had a lot of really bright spots. I think Hickey's done a tremendous job in terms of coming in and playing like he did last year, really picking up where he left off last year. And when you look at, I guess Hickey has been a junior, Tim been a freshman, I'm sure there's a little bit of difference in there, and I think sometimes may put a little bit more pressure on himself trying to perform to that level. But very pleased with his court awareness, ball handling, taking care of the ball, initiating our offense, and what he's been able to do for us defensively with his length. It's really helped us, and he created some opportunities for us the other night that gave us a chance to make a couple of runs on the defensive end of the floor and made key plays on the offensive end, which gave us some easy scoring opportunities as well in both halves.
You played with that really big lineup for a couple of pretty good stretches too, with him out there with Malik and Siobhan and the three big guys. What did you like about that?
I like that lineup because I think it gives a great deal of length. I think anytime we're defensively wanting to switch or trapping, it doesn't give the opponent great sight lines to really throw great line passes. They have to lob the ball out of there, and our guys anticipate well and can do a great job of intercepting and creating opportunities for us on the other end of the floor. So I like our big lineup, and we were able to use that at times when we trapped the other night, and I thought it was beneficial to us.
What's more important moving forward at this point, getting Jarrell minutes or getting that ankle healthy?
Both, I think. I'm not sure, just staying off of it. From what I've been told, medically it's a high ankle sprain, and he'll eventually get better. And we're not going to put him or stress it to the point to where we're going to put pressure on it and allow him to injure himself and say he's not going to hurt it just from being there. It's just going to be sore, and we've got to allow, as I guess time will permit, that he'll eventually get better where he's really comfortable out there. But I thought he had some bright signs the other night, running plays down. Unfortunately, leading up to the game, we did not practice him a lot and allowed him to stay off of it, hoping to be able to rest it as well. And we didn't the other night. Just I think his timing was off a little bit. But the more he practiced and the better the ankle get, I think you're going to continue to see some great things from him. But I thought he ran plays down the other night and had some great blocks and some good passes, and then knocked down 1-3 there for us as well.
After looking at the tape, I mean, I'm sure you anticipated the team being a little sluggish, but was it more than that, or were you disappointed in how they came back? You know?
The team came back?
Yeah.
I think it was more so me than our team. I thought when we got out there and started trapping, we got up about 16 or 18, and we certainly could have continued to do that and maybe had to score more to an advantage at that time, but felt like we could substitute, try a couple of other things out there and then give them a couple of other looks, and I thought that Louisiana Monroe took advantage of it. Getting out of the trap, they made a couple of easy scoring opportunities, took Johnny out and a little change in the lineup, and those guys continued to play, and we didn't execute as well on the offensive end of the floor. But we possibly could have gone, I think I did it at about the 8-minute mark, is when we probably switched up our offense and what we were doing defensively, and we didn't execute at the level that we needed to, be it offensively or defensively. So it wasn't so much our guys, and it wasn't them as fault. I was very pleased with the way that they came out of the locker room and how they executed at a high level offensively. And on the defensive end of the floor, got stopped. So I think they went a period of one for like 8 or 9 of their first attempts from the field up there in the early part of the second half. And I thought it was a direct result of how strong we were out there defensively. And then they got going again, and then I think we were able to pick it back up again defensively on the defensive end of the floor. Even with about a minute or two to go after they cutting back into the lead after timeout, we got back into it, and I thought defensively we got after them again. So I was pleased with those areas, and those are some things that I can do a better job of, maybe not so early, looking to do some things when we have that type of lead. But you want our team to get conditioned to where when we get 16 or 18 up, that we still have the ability, regardless who's in the game, to execute at a certain level and not allow those things to happen.
Physically, is this going to be as similar to an SEC opponent as you'll face in the non-conference?
Oh, yeah, they've got great length and size, from point to post, they're from 7 foot, 6'9", and 6'8", 6'8.5", on the wings and the post guys, and they're about as athletic as a lot of teams that we will play in conference, and with their quickness, so there'll be a lot of similarities to what we'll face with a lot of our conference opponents.